Hello friends, welcome back. Newcomers, thank you for joining. I am Agrippa. Let's play some more of our EU4 Florence campaign. So we just got started here, just dove into the game. And I have never played Florence before, so we're going to go through and sort of methodically check out our starting situation. So first of all, let's look at our national decisions. The statute and restraint of appeals, sort of an anti-Catholic thing that I don't want to have to deal with. I want to sort of take advantage of my position in Italy next to the papacy to sort of build up papal influence. One of my starting ideas gives me 2+ yearly annual papal influence. Yeah, so that's great. So I'm going to do the Catholic thing. Let's go ahead and look at our starting force limits so we can build up to 11 with 3 more units available. We start with 8,000. I'm going to go ahead and build that up. So we have 6,000 infantry, 2,000 cavalry. I'm going to build 2 more infantry and 1 more cavalry. I think that's the best way to build up my army right now. How about our fleet? What does our fleet look like? We have 11 ships, so we can build up to 13. Let's just put all these together. So we have 1 trading ship for galleys, 6 cogs, transport ships. Not really that useful there. Probably not going to do anything with these, actually. I'm probably just going to mothball them, to be honest. Well, I'll just keep them around. It looks like we're making plenty of money for now. That's not a strong enough fleet to do anything with, and I can't really expand it all that much. I might build a couple more heavy ships just to compete with my neighbors. That really isn't that great. So let's check out our income right now. So we're earning about 3 ducats per month in taxation, about 1 in production, 2.5 in trade. So we're making 2.85 ducats per month. We're going to make slightly less than that once we include our 3 new regiments, but that's okay. We can always reduce fort maintenance if we need to, but that's as high an income as I really expected for Florence. The nice thing is we have an important center of trade in our capital that gives us essentially 10% control over the Genoa trade node, which is, I think, the most valuable starting one in the whole game, and an end node, so trade that ends up here can't get pushed out anywhere else. So that's really nice. We're also going to make it one of our priorities to try to snatch up the other important centers of trade here in Genoa. There's one in Provence. Probably not going to be able to get the one in Lyon from France, but we'll try. And maybe some of the ones in Valencia and Tarragona as well. That's long term. That's ambitious, but that's the direction we're heading. Alright, so let's see what we want to do about rivals. Who has rivaled us? Ferrara, Genoa, and the Papal State. Well, great. I hate all of them anyway, so let's make them our rivals, I guess. I want to try to hit Ferrara early on. Same thing with Genoa. Their provinces are too valuable to ignore. Papal State, I can take or leave the provinces for now, but that's going to be one of our main routes of expansion later on. So let's just go ahead and set them as our rivals. So Ferrara, okay, Genoa, okay, the Papal States, okay, yay, yippee, look at that. So part of the reason why I wanted to choose those 3 and not Siena and Lucca is that I want these 2 provinces to become super uber well developed, and I want them to remain as independent states as long as possible, so that they spend their own monarch power and not my own. So I'm going to try to ally with both of these countries as opposed to take them over at this moment, and hopefully build up a strong enough coalition of small allies to take on some of the stronger countries like Genoa or the Papal States. Let's see if they'll do that. They will, so Lucca will do it. Will Siena do it? Not yet, but I can probably improve relations and make that happen, since they are also... Ooh, actually, well... Shoot, so Lucca has rivaled Siena, which means that allying both of them will probably be a little tricky. I could think about just taking out one or both of these early on. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just take out Luca. I hate to do that because they are farmlands. It would be nice to have that more well developed. We'll see. I also want to focus on getting an alliance with Austria, who really does not like that idea right at this moment. Because that will allow me to expand into the Holy Roman Empire, which I wish I had that in one of my quick map modes. So I'd like to be able to take out some of these provinces and core them outright, as opposed to doing the vassal integration trick. And in order to do that effectively or efficiently, I need to be allied with whoever the Holy Roman Empire is, which for most of the game tends to be Austria. So I want to make that alliance a priority as well. So let's go ahead and ally with Siena. Oh, that's right, they don't do that yet. So we'll improve relations with Siena. Should I ally Lucca or take them over? Let's see who else can be our allies first. Savoy would be nice, but they don't like me. Same with Milan. How about Venice? Venice, definitely not. Ferrara, nope. How is Savoy on the alliance front? How much do they need? They need a fair bit of coaxing, but they do kind of like me. And they share our common rival in Genoa, which is nice. I want to be able to take them out early. Well, shoot a boot. Let's go ahead and stick to our original plan, I guess, of... No. Never mind. Let's just try to take out Lucca super early. Going to go ahead and build up our spy network to fabricate a claim. Unless there's a mission that gives us it. No, there's a mission that gives us improved relations with Lucca. That would be nice. Accumulate money. It says 10 prestige. We should select a mission. Let's do improve our prestige. And let's go ahead and fabricate a claim on Lucca. If they find good allies, well, we'll forget about that and try to ally them still. If not, we'll do what we can to make that work. Should I get any advisors yet? Ooh, I have so many choices here. I don't know why that is. That was bizarre. Might be useful to get a diplomatic reputation advisor, so that I have a better chance of getting some good alliances early game. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make that choice. Reduce my income a fair bit, but I think it's necessary. And let's go ahead and get started here at 3 speed. Probably going to be inundated with messages early on about alliances. Oh, no, actually, it's nice. It's refreshing. Should also point out, Florence starts out with a fantastic leader, 655. That's just about as good as you can get with 666. Unfortunately, he is 55, so we're just gonna hope that he hangs in there as long as possible. So this is the flag about the Kingdom of Italy and the Empire event. Essentially, this just means that if the entirety of northern Italy is not brought into the Holy Roman Empire by 1490, all of the Italian states will be given a choice to leave. AI states do that automatically. I, however, will get a choice whether or not to stay or leave. I'll probably stay, because the benefits are pretty nice. So Lucca just entered into a trade league with Genoa. And that means if I attack Lucca, Genoa will get called in. So that's not great starting out with. Same with Siena. They've joined a trade league with Venice. I'm still going to fabricate my claim, just because. But maybe we'll try to ally with them after all. I really want to knock Genoa down a peg. So still making a little bit of money, even having our maintenance all the way up. I think I'm going to turn that down just a bit, so that I'm making at least 1 ducat per month. We don't start with any military leaders, so we'll deal with that later. So would Siena be our ally yet? It would. Join trade league. Siena leads the trade league? What? That doesn't make sense. It was led by Venice. I don't get that. Let's go ahead and get an alliance with them, though. Alliance, great. I'll start building up favors there. And let's go ahead and see Austria. How far away are you from an alliance with me? Very, very far away. 34 points away. Let's go ahead and let's try to get Savoy on our side first. Yeah, they're not very far away, so let's improve relations with them. Let's see who the Papal States' enemies are. Provence, Florence, Tunis. Or sorry, no, those are their rivals. Portugal, Tunis, Florence, Provence. I'm going to take on Provence, so that's not... they're not a suitable ally for me. Candidate for an alliance. Have enough spy network now on Lucca to fabricate claims. We're going to go ahead and do that. And recall this guy to have him go to something else. Who is, I'm going to go have him build a spy network on Genoa so we get claims on them. I want to go ahead and take a quick look at how large their army is. 10,000. Yikes. That's a lot. If I were to attack them right now, they'd call in Lucca, and it would be 16,000 versus 18,000 on my alliance if Siena joined the war, which I don't think they would. So definitely want to prioritize getting that alliance with Savoy, and then maybe, just maybe, I can take them on. Ooh, Lucca just left their alliance with, just left the trade league with Genoa, so I'm going to go ahead and bump maintenance up there. And probably try to vassalize them. Alliance offer from Savoy, accept. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see what else we can do here. I would like to take Lucca outright. I just don't think Austria is going to let me do that. But Austria is at war, and they can't demand that that unlawful imperial territory while they're at war. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's be gutsy. All of you are watching, so if I fail, it won't be so bad. If we make a general out of our ruler, he would be super boss. Let's try to recruit a guy from the estates. No, we can't do that because they don't have enough. Let's also check out... Okay, so we won't be crossing a river, and it's farmlands, so that's good. I'm just going to go with Massimiliano Lessi. He seems okay. About as good as I was expecting. We're going to wait 4 days and then declare war on Lucca. Try to annex them. Sorry, try to vassalize them. Well, we'll see. Okay, neither of those will go for it, so I'm just gonna... I'm also gonna send our fleet out, maybe? But probably not, because I think their fleet's about as large as ours is. Don't really want to risk that just yet. So here we go. They're getting good rolls, but we're twice the size of their army. So we should still win this just fine. I'll probably retreat into one of my provinces, and we'll stack wipe them there. Yep, and then go back and siege down Lucca for a quick and painless war. Excellent. Now having my ships blockading here would speed it up, so I don't think these ships are particularly valuable at the moment. I'm going to risk them in order to speed up the siege. So I really want to, if I can get this territory in court before Austria is done with their war, then they won't have any way to say that I took unlawful imperial territory. So that's what I want to do. So I want to siege as quickly as possible. Okay, where else do I want to send my other guy? I'm going to send him to improve relations with Austria. Hopefully someday getting that up there. I'm going to go ahead and I like doing an alliance with Mantua too. So they would be willing to do that once we're out of this war. That would give us one alliance with Siena, one alliance with Savoy, one with Mantua, and hopefully one with Austria for a cap of 4 right there. I like that. Actually, I like that a lot. Let's do that. These states individually aren't particularly strong, but taken together I think will be a pretty good match for any of the Italian states. Particularly I'm thinking of Genoa here. They have, they're allied with Ferrara, but they have 10,000 troops. I have 11,000. Siena has 7,000. I assume Savoy has probably 12, something in that range. So that's a good 30,000 plus troops right there. Or there maybe 15,000, 20,000. If we throw Mantua into the mix, that'll tip it in our favor. So I think that's our plan right now. Oh, I'm on 2 speed. I'm going to speed that up. So we're just waiting for the siege to finish. I want to make sure that Austria does not end this war. Who is this? Who's fighting in this war? So it's Navarra and France versus Castile. Oh, yikes. Wow, they're just getting clobbered. Rip Castile. But they're not going to last. I don't think they'll last long enough for me to be able to core this province, but I don't think they will. That's unfortunate. I'm getting close. Nobility event. I'm going to lose 10 prestige and have the nobility gain loyalty, because why not? I don't want to lose any disorder, especially if I'm conquering new territories. I'm getting really close to being able to fabricate claims on Genoa's 2 mainland provinces. I'll probably want to take Corsica too, but I at least can fabricate claims on these 2. So fabricate claims on Genoa. Fabricate claim on Albania, whatever. We'll wait to be able to do it on Corsica too. I'm thinking that I want to get into another early war with Genoa, and in order to do that, I'll probably have to promise Savoy some territory, specifically this one in that war, which is probably fine with me at the moment. God, this is terrible. Lose 10 Republican tradition or gain 2 inflation. That's horrible. I should have had a diplomat ready here. Wait 5 days and then sue for peace. We're going to go ahead and risk it and just annex them outright. It'll be a nice boost to us. We also need either Lucca or Siena, along with our 3 starting provinces, to form the Duchy of Florence later on, which is essentially, or the Duchy of Tuscany, excuse me, which is essentially Florence, but a monarchy instead. Yeah, there you go. So, let's go ahead and sue for peace. Annex them, get all their cash, which will be nice. Make sure that this aggressive expansion isn't too much. 7.8 that's fine. It's increased because we're in the Holy Roman Empire, but it's then reduced by our relatively diminutive size, so that's fine. No overextensions, nothing bad, and we can't do anything else. So, okay. Excellent. I'm going to start coining this as soon as possible. Ah, shit. So, Siena broke their alliance with us, and I'm getting this demand unlawful territory from Austria. I thought they were still at war. Was that changed? I thought if Austria was at war, they could not demand the unlawful imperial territory. This really sucks. That was a mistake. Let's go ahead and gosh, dang it. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and gonna cancel my core creation, and I'm just gonna go ahead and accept. It's a wash. We didn't lose much. We got some cash, so that's just fine. We'll see if we can. No, Siena rivaled us now. Great. I thought we were the best of friends. Shoot, and now they're allied with a ton of people. Oh well, that kind of sucks. It's a crimp in our plans. Well, we'll figure things out as we go. See, even I don't know all the mechanics. I don't know when that changed, but it used to be the case that if either you were at war or the emperor was at war, they could not demand that territory be returned to its previous owners. I don't know where along the line that changed. But Austria still likes us well enough, so we're going to improve relations with them and hopefully get that alliance so that they don't do that. Not offer vassalization to them. Probably wouldn't go for that. Yeah, so nothing changed there. And now we have enough spy network strength to fabricate a claim on Corsica as well. I'm gonna recall that diplomat. So Genoa is allied with that's right, I'm gonna ally with Mantua while I can. Are they gonna go for it? Hope so. Says so. Yes. How about Milan? Do they like me enough? No. Florence is allied to Milanese rivals. How about Provence? No, I don't even mess with them. Can I fabricate a claim on their territory? Yes. Yes, I can. I want to do that actually. I'm gonna do that. Be nice if I could get Provence, the capital. Be really nice actually. I think I'd have to transport my troops over there, but whatever. We'll see. So right now we're allied with Savoy, which is great. Mantua, which is great. It'd be nice if we still had Siena on our side. But c'est la vie. So I guess we can have one more alliance. I don't know who we should try to make it be. Milan's not going to go for it. Ferrara's not going to go for it. Genoa's not going to go for it. Siena's not going to go for it. Papal States is not going to go for it. So nobody else in Italy is going to do it. Probably not Switzerland either, since they're rivals with Savoy. Maybe we can find someone outside of the peninsula. Maybe Aragon? They're allied with Austria. They're pretty strong. Yeah, they would do it. I'm gonna try to ally with them, actually, real fast. I like that idea, at least for the time being. They could prove useful in coming engagements, particularly with the Papal State. Alliance, yay. Excellent. How fast do we gain favors? Not very fast at all. It's gonna take 30 plus years for us to be able to do that. How's our alliance progress with Austria? Florence is threatened by Venice. Oh no, that helps us a bunch. Oh, but shoot, we just got the, that's also not great. Oh well, get that later. Because we are allied with Aragon, we get a minus 25% penalty to this alliance chance. If I had the choice, I'd rather be allied with Austria than Aragon. But, might not get that choice unless I break that alliance. So the Papal State is allied with Ferrara. They start fairly strong. Florence is allied with Castile and Utrecht. They just got rocked in this war. Look at that. Look at France doing its France thing. Taking over the world. That's not so great. Well, let me take a short break. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.